We've come to know and embrace this lonely place, believing that whatever we face, we have to do it alone. Because that's just how life works, right? Heartbreaking things happen, and you go through them silently because you need to be strong, alone. Telling yourself things like, don't tell anyone, don't lean on anyone, nobody needs to know. They're dealing with their own stuff anyway. I don't want to be a burden. This is just how life is, and I need to deal with it. This is what being an adult means. People have much bigger problems. Then you hit a wall that you can't go through, a wall that you didn't even know existed, and it gets cold and even more lonely right there. A chilling kind of hopelessness looms around you, and you start not feeling like doing anything. Leaving the bed seems like too much to ask of your body. Eating feels like a chore. Exercise, a myth. You begin to alienate yourself from everything that happens in what we call life. The phone rings, and you just look at it. Text messages come in everywhere, and you just turn on airplane mode. You feel stuck in this moment, and time has never moved slower. Yet everywhere you look around you, life is moving on, with or without you. Depression. The darkness continues. It becomes all you know, a part of your identity. It was while in this darkness that I found the first piece. Man's search for meaning. Man's search for meaning. This was the first thing that looked like the beginning of light. I then found something else. This one was already in my contact list. My boys. And another one, or actually another 3, who were just downstairs. My sisters and my dad. It's so easy to get lost in our minds, believing that we are alone. And sometimes, no matter how hard we try, it can be nearly impossible not to feel that way. The strange thing is that we see the world as we are, not as it is. We come into this world and have to find and fight our way through it. Yes, there's something to be said about toughing out the rough times. There's nothing wrong with learning to be self-sufficient. It builds character, strength, resilience, and all that nice stuff. The part that breaks us is when we start believing that asking for or needing help is a bad thing, that it makes us weak. Because sometimes the load we're carrying on our backs, in our minds, in our hearts, can feel like the weight of the world. Up until you let your friend, your sister, your dad, your mom, your brother, or just that person you love help take some of it. You might think that this is burdening them, but ask yourself this. If they found out that I was drowning and I didn't tell them, how would they feel? And better yet, if it was them in my position and they didn't tell me, how would I feel? So if you're watching this, then hey you. Yes, you. The one feeling overwhelmed by what you're going through right now.